Hello everyone, so this little sequence we'll be working on some standing poses. So the standing poses tend to raise the heart rate. We'll be working on strength in the legs and also stretching through the whole of the legs and the hip. It's a bit of a full body workout. Great to do if you haven't done any training today, or maybe just some light training. Maybe not the best to do it straight after a really intense or hard long session. So come and join me on the mat. Make sure you've got blocks, straps, cushions, but we probably won't need them for this little sequence, but you never know. So come down onto the mat. We'll come into our tabletop position, hands and knees on our mat for a few rounds of our cat and cow. So connecting the movement with your breath, begin breathing in and out through the nose. Nice deep breaths. Fingers splayed out nice and wide. Hands shoulder distance apart. And press into the hands to engage through the arms and bring those shoulders back into the sockets, widening the collarbone. Gaze down at your knees. You want your knees kind of stacked underneath your hips and hip distance apart. Engaging slightly in the lower belly and pressing into the hands to lift up that chest so we're not sinking down. Front body moving towards the back body. Inhale, belly drops, arching through the spine, lifting the hips and the head. And exhale, we're rolling through the spine, tucking the tailbone under and dropping the head. Inhale, arching through, gazing up. And exhale, rolling through the spine. Inhale, arching, hips and head lift. Exhale, tucking the tailbone under, rolling through the spine. One more round. Inhale, arching, and exhale, rolling through the spine. Inhale to a flat, neutral position. Tuck the toes under. Press into the hands. Going to move the hands slightly forwards. Press into those hands, lifting the knees off the mat. Take a few little pedals through the legs, bending one knee at a time. Just warming up the body, warming up the backs of the legs. Keep pressing into the hands, engaging those arms and lengthening through the spine. And we're going to step forwards with that right knee. So we're going to step forwards and step the other leg forwards. Feet are hip distance apart and slowly roll up to stand. Come to stand a little bit further towards the top of your mat. Feet hip distance apart. Keeping that distance, we're going to step back with our left leg, hips squared towards the front of the mat, front toes in a facing straight forwards, back toes at about a 45-degree angle, and you want quite a nice long stance here, at least one, let's say one leg's length or so. Square those hips. Inhale, we reach the arms up. If the shoulders are tight, then keep the arms apart, the hands apart, or bring the hands together. And then exhale, we bend that front knee, coming in to your warrior one. So we want to concentrate on squaring the hips forwards, pressing into that back heel, strong back leg. And then just gaze down at your front knee. Now you want your front knee to be stacked on top of your ankle. Nice deep bend in that knee. And gazing up, holding here for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale for 1. Inhale, torso is upright. Engage those arms. Exhale, 2. Inhale, nice deep breath through the nose. Exhale, 3. Inhale, we're going to bring the hands down and step to the front of the mat to move through to the other side. So step back with that right leg. Nice wide stance, don't be shy. Front toes pointing forwards, back toes at that 45-degree angle, squaring the hips. Inhale, we bend the right knee, reaching the arms up, gazing up, holding here for 3 breaths. Inhale, keep pressing strongly into that back heel. Exhale, 1. Inhale, front knee is stacked over that front ankle. Exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Straighten the front leg and we'll step to the front of our mat. Now bring the feet together. We're again going to step back with that left leg. Step it back. This time, handy, this mat has got a nice little line along it. You can see that the heels are in alignment along that line. Front toes pointing forwards, back toes at a 45-degree angle. This time we have the hips open to the side, legs straight and active. Engage those thighs, reach the arms out, shoulder height. Relax shoulders down the back. Keeping the legs straight. We're just going to reach forwards from the hips, lengthen through that right side of the body. Exhale that front hand down towards the shin or foot. And inhale, reaching the other arm up for our triangle pose. Try and press the back as if we were standing against a wall and hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale, lift up the inner arches of the feet. The feet are your foundation. Exhale for 1. Inhale, rolling that top hip up and over to open through that top edge of that rib cage. Exhale, 2. Inhale, gazing up at our top wrist. Exhale, 3. Inhale, we're going to rise up to stand, and then we're just going to swap the feet over and we'll do the other side. So left toes pointing down the mat, back toes at that 45-degree angle. Check your feet are in alignment, hips open. Reach the arms out, shoulders down the back. Inhale, keeping the legs straight, we reach forwards, lengthen through the left side of the body. Exhale, that front hand down towards the shin or the foot. We don't want any weight on that hand, that's cheating. Reaching the other arm up, gazing up for 1. Inhale, press into the feet, strong through those legs. Exhale, 2. Inhale, keeping the core engaged, helping stability. Exhale, 3. Inhale, we're going to rise up to stand. Release the arms. And again, swivel the feet round. Now here we need to widen the stance a little bit more. So wriggle that front foot forwards. We've still got our feet in the same alignment with the front toes pointing forwards, back toes at a 45-degree angle, hips open, and then reach the arms out again, shoulder height. Gazing over your front middle finger, so your right middle finger. Exhale, bending that front knee. We're moving into warrior 2. Holding here for 3 breaths. Inhale, we want to stack that knee over the ankle, so we've got a 90-degree angle here with that front knee. Knee isn't rolling in, but roll it out so that you can gaze down and see your front big toe. Then gaze up for 1. Inhale, keep pressing into that back heel, opening through those hips. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lengthen tailbone down towards the mat. Exhale, 3. Inhale, we straighten the front leg. We'll relax the arms for a moment. And then swivel the feet for the other side. Reaching those arms out, shoulder height. Exhale again, bending that knee, that left knee this time. Check your alignment so it's not rolling in, roll it out. Then gaze over your left hand, your left middle finger. You're reaching out through the arms, but your torso is stacked over the hips. So we're not reaching forwards. This is surfing. Now we want warrior 2. So bring that torso back. Ribs stacked over the pelvis. Front knee bent deeply for 1. Inhale, roll shoulders down the back. Keep the belly engaged. Exhale, 2. Inhale, you might be feeling this in the front thigh. Exhale, 3. Inhale, we straighten the front leg. Release the arms and swivel the feet. It's all about the feet swivel today. So again, we're going to bend that front knee back for our warrior 2 legs. This time though, we're bending the right elbow, placing the elbow onto that bent front knee. Hips are open. Try not to collapse down into that shoulder, but lift up out of it. And then as you inhale, we reach the other arm up and over for extended side angle, opening that top shoulder and rib cage, gazing up towards your hand for 1. Inhale, sinking the hips down nice and low. Exhale, 2. Inhale, think about 1 long line from your back heel to your top wrist. Exhale, 3. Inhale, we're going to rise up, straighten the front leg. Last little feet swivel to move through to the other side. Warrior 2 legs, so we bend that front knee. Placing left elbow onto that front knee. Again, try not to collapse into it, but lift out of that shoulder. Inhale, reaching the other arm up and over. Palm is facing down towards the ground for 1. Inhale, roll that top hip up, the bottom hip under. Exhale, 2. Inhale, pressing into that back heel. Exhale, 3. Inhale, we're going to rise up to stand. Bring the feet round. And let's come down onto the mat. Taking child's pose, maybe wide knee child's pose. Bring the big toes together. Sinking those hips down. Releasing the head down. Let's use our little cushions. For a little bit more of a relaxing pose to finish, stretching the arms out. Placing the head onto your pillows. Hips sinking down towards the feet. Relax the arms, relax the upper body, the head. Take a few nice deep breaths into the back of the body. Lowering the heart rate and calming down as the standing posture's a little bit more active. Building lots of strength in the legs while also stretching out through the whole of the legs and the hips. And we'll finish here in our child's pose, wide knee child's pose. Thank you very much.